The top 16 best night markets. Now, this is only to do with the newest night market. I want to make them relevant, and these are the 16 best ones that I could find based off of my Discord. However, night markets are personal. If you wanted a Neptune Vandal, and this is the only purple you got in the night market, but it's heavily discounted and it's a Neptune Vandal, you're going to be very, very happy, and that's totally fine. But without further ado, what you're looking at is the very first one, which has quite a few cool things. Mainly, it has a few guns that are amazing, in my opinion. Neptune Vandal, Ion Bucky, Gaia's Vengeance, as well as Sovereign Marshal. Furthermore, both Gaia's and Sovereign are over 30%, and you might even like the Ion Bucky, which is over 40%. The Neptune Vandal is a little bit of a lower discount, but not too shabby. The next night market is also quite spicy. Ion Frenzy, one of the best frenzies in the game, at 30%. Prime Vandal at 23%, which isn't too bad, but then Origin Vandal at 35%. Some of you might also like the Spectre. It's not my thing and the discount is kind of weak, but that's where personal preference comes in. Now, as I'm rating these night markets, or how they made it on this list, is 2 to 3 guns at least are buyable or premium or really good guns, and then decent discounts alongside them. Otherwise, it's a little bit. This next one is not weak though, dude. We got the one and only Xeno Hunter at 40% off. We got the Origin Operator at 38% off. Then we got the Recon Butterfly at 26%, the Ion Phantom at 25%, the Classic Prime at 29%, and the Reaver Phantom at 28%. And you know what makes this amazing is if you just choose one of the knives, you get a Phantom, a Classic, a Knife, and an Operator. The only thing is missing here really to be a perfect night market is maybe Reaver Vandal instead of Phantom, so you could have the entire collection for your inventory. Insane, dude. Next we have the Reaver Vandal at 29% off, the Reaver Operator at 30% off, the Prime 2.0 Odin at 39%. Obviously a weaker night market versus the previous one, but in my opinion, what's really good here is the duo between the Vandal and the Operator. Having two similarly themed between these two are really nice. And if you're gonna buy a premium Odin, in my opinion, the best in the game is the Prime 2.0. From there, the next one also has 3 amazing guns. The Smite Knife, which he insta-copped over the Bubbly Vandal. I guess W for the memes. I can't really hate on him there. But the Bubbly Vandal, the Neptune Vandal at 30% or more, in my opinion, is really good. I was hoping both this and last night market to get the Neptune Vandal, but it slipped from my fingertips, never got the chance, even on my alt accounts. The Cryostatus Operator, some people are gonna like it. 38% is a huge discount, and the Ion Phantom on its own is quite a classic. From there, we got the Origin Vandal at 48%. Then a Yoru Stylish Butterfly Comb, some people are gonna like that, at 40%. And then a Prime Frenzy 2.0 at 32%. And an Oni Bucky at 35%. That is huge. Some people are also going to like the Katrina Knife. Not my style, but it's an okay discount. But the Butterfly Knife here, plus the Origin Vandal, like those two for under, or basically 3,000 VP on the dot is really solid. Then we got the Mage Punk Marshal, but the discount is weak. So what I really did is I put this here for the Prime Vandal. I'm going to be honest. I think the Prime Vandal is still one of the best Vandals in the game, and it single-handedly carried his night market. 47%, almost 50% off on the Prime Vandal, making it under 1,000 VP is huge because you can buy 1,000 VP. You don't got to overspend and cop the Prime Vandal. I'm telling you, this alone got his spot on the video. Next, we have the Ion Ares at 27% discount. Decent if you're looking for an Ares. Reaver Sheriff at 31%. Also really solid Sheriff. You got the Prime 2.0 Frenzy at 25%. Solid Frenzy. You got the Neptune Spectre at 26%. Solid Spectre. The reason this one made into the video is because you can get a Sheriff, Frenzy, Spectre, and Ares. Basically sideload a lot of your sidearms and side guns all for a discount, all with premium skins, all across different collections. This one's kind of funny because he highlighted what he's going to buy, which I appreciate actually. Oni Claw at 19% is kind of weak for a knife that isn't my favorite, but the fact he highlighted it and he wants to buy it makes it a W for him. Reaver Vandal, 30%, W. Reaver Knife at 39% is a clear W, and there's a Mage Punk Bucky at 37%, which is not a bad skin whatsoever. In this case, 3 skins. This guy got 3 skins at a discount that he wants to buy. Can we blame him? This one's a little bit cropped up, but there's 3 main guns here. The Reaver Guardian being the weakest, but still 20% discount on a collection that, you know, is quite a classic. But the Gaia's Vengeance at 26%, it only gets sweeter, and then topped up with the Forsaken Vandal at 28%. Unfortunately, there isn't so high of a discount here. And this is probably one of the weakest night markets in the video, not because of the skins. Those are 2 W Vandals. 2 Vandals a discount is great, but just no 30% discounts on main guns. The next one doesn't follow suit with that trend whatsoever. Neptune Vandal at 35%. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Mage Punk Sheriff at 43%. Almost, actually, I'm only tilted because it's 1012. Like, you have to have some leftover Valorant points or you kind of get messed over there. Oni Bucky, also very good at 35%. Equilibrium, I like it, but it's probably not worth it at such a low discount. Still, huge W's. Origin Operator at 44%. Recon Guardian at 27%. Mage Punk Sheriff at 48%. This one's even better because you don't got to buy that extra VP in case. You spend 1,000, you get 1,000. You spend 2,000, you get an Operator and a Sheriff, both huge W ones. There's the Smite Odin. I own the Smite Odin thanks to peer pressure from Twitch. And then we get Mage Punk Electroblade with a negative 32%, a solid discount in an underrated knife in my opinion. Recon Spectre, not too shabby at 38%. Forsaken Spectre at 24%. Reaver Odin at a measly 14%, making it a little bit weak, but it is the second best Odin in the game, maybe the first best. It's tied with Prime in my opinion. However, I think a lot of people will be jealous about the Valorant Go Volume 1 knife at 36% discount. People love that animation, and even though I've been kind of distasteful towards it, people keep telling me that they rate it, so I respect it. Reaver Guardian at negative 42%. If you're going to buy a Guardian and you really need that, you really want a premium Guardian, the night market is great, and this is a good example. The Oni Shorty is very similar. You want a premium Shorty. Negative 30% is solid for this, and the Orexis are the best Shorties in the game. IMO. Gaia's Vengeance Guardian is also a good Guardian, but negative 15% is a little bit light, not gonna lie. And then the last 2 Spectres at negative 43 and negative 34% are both very solid picks. I would just choose the cheaper one because it's cheaper, and that's about it. The Lux Knife is unfortunately very, very weak, but you guys already know why this is here, right? Do I gotta say much? It's obviously because of the Smite Phantom at negative 30% for only 600. I'm kidding. Negative 41% on the Xeno Hunter is solid. It is still one of the best knives in the game, and even though I prefer the VCT, that is an exclusive. If you missed it or you didn't want to pay that much, your next best bet is Xeno Hunter, especially in the night market. Prime Karambit 2.0 at negative 39%, almost 40. Almost 40, not quite, but almost 40. There's the Aristocrat Ares, which I own. I think it's a W Ares. Don't buy it though, because you're probably gonna regret it at this point. Mage Punk Ghost is one of the best ghosts in the game. Most people still agree to that. Prime Spectre at negative 31% is also not too bad, and the Ion Energy Sword, while still a vacuum, a now 33% discounted vacuum. These are all the night markets I got for today.